Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here, coming with another episode of my Road to Glory and Road to 100 Goals. And if you haven't seen the last episode, a lot of things happened in that episode, so I'd go check it out. It's actually a very long episode. Same with the one before actually, both 13-minute episodes, so go and check them out. And as you can hear, the music is starting, which means a good goal or a skill goal is inbound. But Chiellini, pretty bad pass actually. I could have been punished a lot more, but Isla on the ball, through ball to Edison, into Muriel and bicycle kick, and it's a golazo to make it 1-0. A superb start in Division 1, but you can already tell that the players are a little bit more difficult in this division because you find the teams are a little bit better, the players give you less space, all of that kind of stuff, so you have to do, well, different things to work around it. It's just, against weaker players you feel you can force the ball a little bit more, where here you can't. But cross it into Robin, should have never been a goal, but it's the way it is. But yeah, it was a little bit lucky, I suppose. I don't know what the defender's doing, and he's actually watched a lot of replays, which was quite bad for him. Like, in my opinion, top of EA's priority should be less replays. Yes, they look cool, but they are majorly annoying to watch. Like, it should be one maximum, really. I understand why they have more, but it's just incredibly annoying. But Bastian Schweinsteiger into Malapa, and I get the ball back, and I seem to be taking my time a little bit more in Division 1 also, because as you can see, I'm passing the ball around quite well into Marquisio, who's a good player for me, and I actually do a through ball there and score with Victor Ibarbo. It was quite a strange goal, not exactly the most conventional, but it worked. It was almost like what happens when you do the kickoff glitch. Like, you hoof it in, and then you end up heading, and the keeper can't get the ball. So 2-1 we are currently winning, which is quite brilliant. But Edison with the corner, Bonner heads it, and the defender just gets it. It was actually very close, but Croissant takes the corner this time, and Bonner gets a second chance and and his first goal. And he is scoring a lot of goals for me. I've got to look up how many goals he's actually scored, because he used to be like, let's say, who'd score 1 in 15, but now he seems to be scoring like 1 in 2, 1 in 3 games, which is quite brilliant. It's like he's on course to score like 10, 15 goals in a ridiculous amount of games. So he's actually very dominant in the air, but Zuniga on the ball stops, does that, crosses it into Edison. The keeper, I don't know what he's doing, just palming it in the air. And every time the ball goes randomly in the air, because of the way momentum works, the attacker usually wins. So it ends up, yeah. And then here, Abona, that might have been my mistake in a way, because I should have cleared it first time perhaps, but I don't know if I increased the bar or not. But that is the end of the first game, and a decent start in the Division 1 land. So Ibarbo gets 1 goal for us in that episode, and he's scoring a few more goals than he did 3 or 4 episodes ago. So he's slowly getting back into it. But when I play with Ibarbo, because my aim is to get to 100 goals, at the moment I'm forcing to play a little bit, which is affecting me a lot. But this is actually a quality hybrid here. I'm guessing everyone has 9 chemistry. It looks like it. I could be wrong though. But Ibarbo on the ball, he's just holding up the ball, and this is what I'm saying about forcing to play. I'd never do this with any other player, but in a way it was worth it, because I scored a great goal with Victor Ibarbo and makes it 80. So we are 8/10 of the way to completing this series. So we're starting to see the finish line, if that makes any sense, but we're still a little way to go in a way. But Ibarbo on the ball, gives it Anderson, and then just finesse it round the keeper. Pretty easy goal. El Sharawi 2-0. And currently, in my mind I was thinking, If I keep winning, then I might be able to win Division 1, but complacency is the thing that can hurt you the most because ends up meaning you choke, and I'm sure that's what happens with most of you, as you guys probably don't have as big as a mentality of, let's say, a professional player, because I'm guessing when you're 3-0 up, you think, I want this, where a professional player would still think, I can still lose this. But Lewandowski, good finish, poor defending, and then headed goal. It was kind of obvious, a bonus scoring for him, and this is probably the worst thing about YouTube, having to watch gameplay back that you're losing or very ashamed of. It just sucks a lot, let's just say. It's probably, out of the top 3 things, worst things about YouTube, it's probably that. But Blaszczykowski actually does a delightful shit to make it 3-2, and that means we lose this. Now, I'd personally say I did better than him in the first half, but he had a better second half. So in a way it was even, but he deserved to win. He scored more goals, he had more shots, all of that. So I would say I actually played poorly in the second half. So it's my fault, no one else's. So, yes. But worst things about YouTube is talking over bad gameplays and looking at bad gameplays or worst moments, because you're there thinking facepalm. Like, there was this moment on Battlefield where when I was editing it, I didn't use my parachute or something, so I just fell to my death, and it's just so cringy. And also, other things are probably hearing your voice back. That's never delightful for anyone, for yourself to hear, especially as lots of people actually find my voice very annoying. So, it's just the way it is, I don't mind. People can sub if they like me. They can, well, not bother to sub if they don't like me. It's the way it is, I don't care. People that sub to me, thank you, of course. But we scored a nice goal with Lewis Muriel, and here at Barty, we do a pass instead of a hoof, and we got punished for it at the end of the day. Even though Schürrle should have never scored a goal in the air in a million years, it's poor by me. I made a mistake, and I should have prevented it. So that's a very cheap goal for me to concede. But and upload time, that's the other, uploading and rendering, that's probably the worst thing, because you have to wait around for it. And especially as my internet, it's good, it can be a lot worse, but it also could be a lot better. It's like 30 down, 2 up, so could be better, could be worse. Ibarbo scores a header, and yeah, it's just a case of it can take a while to upload a video. If it's like 10 minutes plus, like this one, it can take like an hour or something, which is just painful, which is why I don't really like uploading longer videos, but at the moment I feel I have to, and at the moment I've got more time to, which is quite brilliant. But Marquisio on the ball, Muriel fake shot, good finish, and a good goal. And also with the haters, lots of people actually do well handling hate. I would say I've actually improved, like, with people handling hate. I end up just laughing at them, but even big YouTubers actually don't respond to hate too well, because it can get to you. Now with me, even though I get a little bit of hate on a like odd comment or two, and like people disliking their video just for the trolls, but I just laugh because they wasted their time. But at the end of the day, it's a case of other YouTubers can get it bigger, because you'll have people who do paragraphs just to hate someone, which makes no sense. It's like, just move on. And I guess it's because they have more success, I suppose. If you've gone like 1 million subs and they're saying, oh, I can't believe you're earning this amount, even though they earn less than you think because of ad block and all of that kind of stuff, and they do actually work very hard. Most YouTubers, if it's not on YouTube, it's YouTube and real life stuff, working for different companies like KSI, doesn't work as hard as you think on his YouTube channel, but in real life and for other companies, he works incredibly hard, so you can't criticize him. But this guy actually stopped playing, kind of, and then, well, for the last goal, well, for the second to last goal, And for this goal we continue playing, but I scored this legitly. So that's 83 goals for this series, which means it's the end of the video, so hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more. It's been William Mark out here. See it guys. Bye, have a great time.